A swimmer who calls himself the Shark plans to cross Lake Michigan in a few weeks. From Michigan to Wisconsin, Jim Dreyer said he had trouble with GPS, and that caused him to give up after 60 miles, but he's back to try it again here. Dreyer has done the swim once since 1998. He started in Two Rivers, Wisconsin, and ended in Ludington, Michigan. Dreyer, by the way, 61 years old, and according to his online tracker as of this morning, he's still swimming across the lake. More information about his journey can be found on our website, WMTV15news.com.